Kicking it back, whoa, with the kickback, kicking it back, whoa, with the kickback, kicking it back, whoa, with the kickback, kicking it back, whoa, with the kickback. Welcome back to the kickback. We got my sister Aaliyah here today. So we have two topics today.
Yes. Our first topic, we're talking about how we grew up, our childhood, okay?
Yes, all the good times and craziness.
Ooh, yes.
And then our other topic is family traditions. Because, you know, it's that time of the year when everything's coming around, all the family stuff. So let's start talking. Oh, and then our new segment that we're going to be doing is shows that we've been binge watching.
Yeah.
Because you know, this whole damn year, everybody been binge watching shows.
For real, we've been stuck in the crib house.
Yes.
So we don't talk about them shows.
Right. So childhood stuff, I honestly feel like, I feel like kids definitely cannot have as much fun or do what we did growing up. I feel like we had so much freedom. Mm-hmm. I feel like we were always doing stuff like all the time. I definitely feel like we, like even being on the bus. I remember like my brother, I was telling one of my friends just the other day, like my brother was like, Quinn was like 10 years old, I was like 5. We used to take the bus to Cambridge where my mom worked, and I was like, damn, kids can't do that no more by themselves.
I know, it's crazy. It's like kids are looking older sooner, but like they're treated so like sheltered, like they're gonna fucking break if they even do something.
Right. Also, the world's like a crazier place
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are fucking psychos.
Yeah.
We all know about it now. So we're probably like, no. But yeah, we used to be able to go out, like,
playing on the streets too.
Like, the way we used to play, we were like the best type of neighborhood. Like, it was mad fun. There were so many families, mad kids. Like, the park was right there. We were playing fucking football and kickball and dodgeball, all the balls.
All the balls.
Okay, like riding bikes.
Yeah.
Like,
playing tag, Relivio. I literally
climbing
feel like
trees,
we were always climbing trees and shit. I feel like we could literally be outside for hours.
All day.
It seems like it was so long. We would all be up from like in the morning, especially summertime or like a school vacation. We would be out from the morning until like the street lights came on and everyone had to go in someone's house and go home.
Yeah, especially the summer, like you said, we would go to the pool.
Yeah.
Then we'd all go home, change, come back out and be out all day. Like, that's it. Maybe go home real quick for dinner and then be back out again.
Do you remember when we used to take you to the pool back in the day, Lily?
Oh yeah.
Because you was a baby.
Oh yeah,
not really.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of that.
Yeah. Lily was like, I think you had to be like 4 or 5 when we were taking you. And we used to like, put on Lily's bathing suit, put that little dress over her while we go. And she would just be out walking.
Walk right out her flip flop, keep walking.
And just keep walking. Yo,
like,
you used to stay doing that.
She's like, huh, what? I'm like, girl.
Oh my god, she would stay just walking. And like, if she walked out of her flip flop, just keep on going.
You was always with us.
Yeah, all the time.
Yes.
So many good times. So I don't know. I feel like, the world's like not as much fun as that, but I'm happy that I got to grow up at a time when you could do it and hang out with your friends and have fun like that. So
it's definitely a way different connection. Like, and also like obviously we didn't have cell phones and shit like that. We had cell phones eventually, but it was nothing like what kids have now. And just
we had to memorize each other's numbers.
Yo, for real. Okay, you gotta call from the house, and if they're not home, well, they're out. We gotta go find them. We gotta go look at the basketball court. Go try to find their bike somewhere. Like, look at this person's house, that person's house. Like, it wasn't no quick like, let me just text you, drop a pin, now I know where you're at, or check your Snapchat, I know where you're at. Like, no. It was
we had to go hunting for each other.
Okay, we was on the fucking prowl, honey, okay?
Call their house, their parents said they weren't home, and you just had to go find your friends.
Go find your friends, alright? Go knocking on some doors. Oh, man.
Too funny.
Good times.
Yes.
And
me too. And then leading into that, family traditions.
Yes.
So I grew up in my house where my mom would literally decorate for Halloween. God bless you. She would decorate for Halloween. She would decorate for Christmas and Easter. So I feel like as I got older and, my older brother with his family, we do those traditions now too. And it's like good to bring it down because especially like my nieces and nephews, so they grew up around that too. And like when I have kids in the future too, to have that tradition of like, getting ready for the holidays, family time, decorating, making certain kind of food you don't have the rest of the year. But, I think family traditions, I'm all fumbling on my words. Family tradition is just always like good thing to have. So
definitely. I know. I feel like growing up, like we did like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff, but it wasn't really like big. Like as a little kid it was. Like Christmas was big and all that. But as I got older, not so much. But like now that my sister has a daughter, like my niece, I'm like, we try to do more now. Like, we want to really celebrate more, decorate more, because it's like, it's about those kids having that experience. You know what I mean? Like I want them to grow up and be like, oh, it's so fun in my house. Like it's time to decorate. Like they do this, do that. Like even now, like Tyler, I love it. Like I love Tyler because he is all about the decoration and everything. It's so festive and I love it. Like it really brings like out some joy, especially it's like starting to get cold and darker earlier, but like having your house decorated and lit up and being around family and stuff, like it's fun. It's
it
like,
does. It brings like a
positivity and like good vibe and all that.
Absolutely. So that's like the best part, especially around Christmas time. And as much as everyone hates Christmas music, I love it. I will play that shit. So that's another tradition. My mother used to have a radio in the kitchen, and I do that too. I play that shit all damn day. Yeah. Like especially around Christmas time. Yeah. I don't want to hear no other kind of music if it ain't Christmas music. I'm trying to say in a holly jolly ass mood. Right. Because you don't want my ass in another kind of mood.
Oh, we don't need the Scrooge mood.
You want no Scrooge and no Grinch.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely. I feel like it's just it makes everything just better because sometimes the day sucks, and to know that you're just like I'm chilling at home. It's probably snowing out or something. You have your cute little Christmas lights going and shit. Yeah. So
it's nice to do little things with like friends and family. And,
definitely.
Just have people over, and especially like now having our own space and stuff. It's nice that we can have our friends over and do like pumpkin carving things or like little cute little nights and stuff like that. Like little fun traditions during the holidays to just come together and just have fun. Like things are crazy, especially this year. Things have been like a lot. So
the worst.
Like, you really gotta do it up these holiday seasons and just enjoy it. Like,
right, because we don't know. It might be our last.
Okay, so who's to say, honey? What's coming next year? So.
Right. But yeah, so now we're gonna get into our new segment, talking about shows we've been binge watching.
Ooh,
so
binging, bitch. Okay.
Binging, okay. So I had a few that I was watching during like the whole time when we couldn't do nothing but be in the house. But the very last show that I've been getting into, I know I'm mad late to the game, but Riverdale, that is my show. Oh my god, every episode you're like, what the fuck? What is happening? And they really just did that? And they be just fucking each other up. And mind you, these kids are like fucking in high school. Yeah. This shit is crazy. Yeah. But it's a good ass show. You need to watch it. I love that show. Riverdale's some good ass shit.
It really is. He drew me into it. He kept telling me about it. I'm like, all right, yeah. Like I never really watched it. And then one night we were just chilling and he was watching it. And after the 10 minutes, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm hopping in like somewhere in the middle. I'm already like all the way locked in. Like, wait, hold on, next episode. Like, what's going on? Like, it's really crazy. There's a lot happening all the time.
Madness, absolute madness.
Like, what? And some of them characters, I'm like, yes, you give me life. Like, they're so fun. I love it. It's a good show. It really is.
All good. Yeah. Lily, you got a show you've been binge watching?
Yeah, what you been watching?
There's this new show. It's called Ratchet on
Netflix.
It's about Miss Mildred Ratchet. She's a nurse and she's there to help to get in contact with her brother because her brother's in like this. It's not really an asylum, but it's like a hospital type facility, and they like think he's crazy and stuff, but he's really not. They think that he killed these like 4 or 5 like pastors or whatever.
It was crazy.
So they put him in there, and then he did, but he's not as crazy as everyone thinks. Like he's normal. And then he goes off and he tries to escape with this crazy woman, and then she ends up dying, and then he ends up going.
Yeah, you telling the whole show?
Like spoiler alert! I mean, I already saw it, so but dang, you know the real details.
She giving you all the tea.
If you don't want to watch the show, I mean that was the big thing. But there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't the whole plot, you know.
Right.
But no, that show is really good. I watched it all in one day. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She is.
What show you been into?
So I've been kind of bouncing around, but what I've really been loving are all these old school throwback black shows that are on Netflix now, like One-on-One, Half and Half, The Parkers, Girlfriends, like all of them. I've been just going back and forth, just living in my glory. This is my favorite type of show, so I've really just been So loving it. And the one thing I really been noticing, like, damn, there's mad black actors on these shows.
They are, and
like,
they were. There was
like,
a
they
lot
were
of
really
them.
killing it.
Back in the day,
Yeah, and that's what we need, that same energy.
We do need that same energy back for sure. Yo, I like every episode of the podcast. I would be laughing,
dying
hard. That is like still to this day the most funniest show I think I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that shit. Every fucking episode.
Professor.
Or just when Nikki be talking about beating someone's ass, she's like, I would drag this skinny narrow ass. I was just like, damn. She was always going off on somebody, but that shit was funny. I love that show. Obviously, Moesha too, and Sister Sister.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You know, all those shows. So it's just good to have that show. And then like, damn, I was watching this shit like back in the day, like
for
you
real.
know. So it's good to have those back on.
Yeah.
Appreciating it.
Okay, keep them coming.
Yes. All right, well, thank y'all for kicking it back with
What?
the K-Back. We'll see you later.
Yeah.